Let's take a couple of calls for your phone zaps out, or I'm trying to charge mine at
Okay.
100%.
Oh,
Start
Lord.
take a few calls before we head out.
We have 203. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing, Queen? Good evening, Queen.
Oh, hi. Um, I'm I have a lot to say, but I'm going to try to say it in a little bit of time. First, I would like to say that I also admire Marcus Garvey, but I did learn something tonight. I learned how many companies he owned, which I didn't know about. I only knew about the Starship, and I knew about the newspaper. I read a few of his books, but I didn't know that. So it just touched me to go and do some more research because I did stop reading at some point, which is why I probably don't know. Also, I didn't know about the Black Lounge in Newark, New Jersey, which I have to look into. And I just want to say, I think the reason why a lot of people aren't doing anything like Jay Morrison or other people is because they're afraid to die. And I know one of the
Right.
ladies said that you have to be a warrior and not worry about that, but there's something bigger than us out there that we're afraid of. And it can just wipe us out, which is the government, in no time, like they did the Black Panthers, like they did Marcus Garvey, not Marcus Garvey, but Malcolm X, which I love Malcolm X. But I mean, like, we're afraid. Well, I can't say we, because I can only speak to myself because I don't know others. But there's times when I want to just go out there and scream to people and talk to people and educate myself, but I'm afraid because you can see what's happening even in the music industry with Prince when he's suing this company and he owns masters and millions of dollars, and then Michael Jackson who sued Sony and he gets millions of dollars, and then Whitney Houston and then her daughter. These are not coincidences that these guys are dying. Like, we see, those who are aware, see what's going on and the powers that be, the things that they can do. So that's very fearful for anyone who could die. So how do you step out and say and do something if you really feel like you really don't have that much power? They'll let you say a few things, but if you go against their plan, like I believe Jay Morrison said, you're going to die. And like you said, Martin Luther King was great, but the very moment he started talking about the Vietnam War, it was a wrap for him. He had to die because that's going against the government's plan. You cannot cross them or bring awareness to other people about what they're doing. You cannot do that. So once you do that, you have to die. That's just the way it is. So what do you do, or say or teach to a person who's thinking like me? I mean, with fear, where you don't feel like you can win. You feel like if you cross their line, you're just going to die. They have weapons.
Queen, you know what? Queen, yeah, I want to answer that to some degree for you. I appreciate your thoughts and your passion. And for me, people always bring it up to me as you know, as vocal as I am in the space, etc. And it's really simple for me. We all gonna die anyway. Who the hell ain't gonna die? We all gonna die. So being that I'm gonna die anyway, I'm gonna live and serve my purpose and do what God calls me to do while I'm here. And maybe that will spark something in someone else who will carry the torch somewhere else and somewhere else and somewhere else. And that compound interest may be what's needed for our people to fully be prepared, have justice, and have liberty. And that's just a sacrifice that it takes for, if people weren't willing to die prior to us, they'll be for us in the position that we're in. That is the fact of the matter. You're going to go anyway. People are going over to Syria and Iraq and fighting for America, fighting for other countries. I mean, that's just, you know, the warrior in us. That's just a sacrifice that we got to make. But I'd rather die being a freedom fighter. They say, yo, Jay Morrison went out like a G, like a trooper. But he fought for our people. I'd rather that legacy than me just sail off to the sunset, get rich, to the hell with the rest of y'all. That's just me. So we gotta realize we gotta believe in something bigger than ourselves, and that's our people.
Right. I would also like to add that that's just one. They don't feel anything is not a threat. If it's a threat, then it has some traction, it has some power. It was gonna make some kind of dent in this machine, which to me in itself is empowering. Now, the main reason why people like Prince or Malcolm X or Martin Luther King stick out is because other people are too afraid to speak up and act on things, so they can't just blend in with the crowd. You know what I mean? If enough people heard something, acted on it, they don't even know who to aim for. Because then they're like, well, it won't even matter if we kill this one, because goddamn, there's 2,000 more over there on the same page. But it takes people who are more, fearless to be like, look, I'm willing to put my life on the line. The moment I became a mother, my fear of death just evaporated, because I would do anything for my son and daughter. You know what I mean? Dying is the easy part for them. I've struggled for them. I'll do anything for them. So that doesn't work for me. Now, with Prince being, let's say he's assassinated, I feel like it would be a sacrifice to the point that he was able to make before he was assassinated. Other musicians are going to move differently. People are going to move different, and hopefully not in a fearful position, but not give these corporations the same kind of power. And he made a power move before he died in releasing, the rights to some of his music to other individuals. He got more strategic. So it wasn't like he lived his life for nothing. And I mean, when you get to a certain point where you're like, I don't even care if we're dying for, but you don't tell everyone else, then they're going to assume you were scared. They're going to assume you weren't ready. Some people get to the point like, I'll probably be killed for this, and I'm cool with that. This is a part of my purpose. Because they're not attached to this fool that we know of as life. So that goes back into spirituality that they took from us. When you get that back, some of that fear is going to evaporate. And you're going to want to live more righteously and not in an illusion. I'll be damned, I live in an illusion and die, and no one ever heard of me. And not me, excuse me, my work. You don't even have to know my name. You could never know what I look like, how to spell my name. But the work needs to be impactful.
Right. I'm about to say the impact. I was going to say that word. The impact. It's not about you so much, my name, but the impact, the difference that I made, that my soul made right here. God knows that my body may die, my soul's still going to live. So I ain't tripping.
Jay Morrison, I just want to say, I know you probably hear this all the time, and I know there's other callers that probably want to speak with you guys, but I just have to say this to Jay Morrison. I think what you're doing is very, very brave. I mean, everything that you're doing, and you probably hear this a lot, but I mean this with passion, because this is just, everything you're doing is bravery. You have opened my mind to so much, as far as, I know this is not about real estate, and just everything that you're doing. And when I saw one of your videos and you said that you was working for this large real estate company, the very moment they saw you on TV, they let you go. I mean, and then you just kept going. Like, you didn't give up. You didn't let that stop you. And you went out and taught others, and you're doing this corner thing, and you're on ground, like you're on foot. Like, who does that? You're doing something that people just don't do. You make yourself tangible, and I'm sure you hear this all the time, but I don't even know. I just really wish I can speak with you. I mean, who does what you do? Not a lot of people. I don't even know anyone who does what you do. And for you to sacrifice your time and your energy and even time away from your family, your kids, I don't know if you have a wife, but I just think it's so marvelous. And you're inspiring so many people and changing so many lives. And when I see your video, I see a lot of black men. That's very, like, heart-melting. I can't see women. I think women can handle their own, but men really need you, or they just need help. Not that we don't, but they just really, really need help. And for you to be able to do that is just so, I don't even know a synonym for the word I want to say for what you're doing. It's just amazing. It really is.
Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it.
So if you die today or tomorrow, you have done a marvelous job already. And I
knock on wood, but yes. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't mean in a bad way, but you have left a footprint in strangers' lives. People that, like, you don't even know me, but I know so much about you. Like, people that you don't even know, you have changed their life. Even if they didn't take the steps that you said to take, they can pass that information on to their children, which I haven't taken all the steps, but I follow you. I look at your videos. I get all your emails. I read them. I tell everybody that I can tell about you. I even speak to my 11-year-old. You know, it's just, you just already have a footprint, and I just think that you're doing such a fantastic job. The last thing I want to say to you is, I know someone that I want you to connect with, and you know him too. And I want to give you his cell number. He said it's okay. So I don't know if you
Okay.
want it now or if you want to wait till later. But I think you guys need to connect.
Okay. Can you email it over to us? That way we can keep it number private.
Okay.
Cool.
So where do I email it to? Because you know this person, but you guys really need to connect on a business level.
All right, cool. I appreciate it. Thank you for your warm words and the compliments. And for me, what I tell everyone, this is just black love in the flesh. That's all it is. It's only the love of my people that has me doing what I do, and God's calling on my life. That's it. Ain't nothing else to it. But Queen Jazz, can you give the Queen your email, please, so she can email you that contact info over, or the info email, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Sure. You can email it to, I'll give her the info one, because if anyone has any questions, comments, or, want to join in with Y.M.C. in any way, you can all just email this direct email. It's info@youngmindscan.org.
Is it mine with an S?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then Jay Morrison will get the cell number and his name?
Yep, we're going to forward it. Yep, we'll forward it on to him. Just make sure you put, something in the subject line. You talk to us on the call or something like that.
Okay.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Okay, I think I'm all set. Thank you very much.
All right. Wonderful.
Okay, bye.
Let's go to another caller. Caller 2 for us.
I think the queue is clear.
Oh, okay. Cool. We don't gotta do too much. Thanks to Queen for her adding in and Queen Akua, are you still there? She might have got bumped over her phone.
All right.
Well, to everyone listening to the podcast, hope you got something out of it. To this replay, Queen Jazz, thank you as always for holding it down. Like I said, this is black love in the flesh. I mean, I don't care how big the numbers are of the calls, of the corner classes, of the webinars, of the school. It don't even matter. Like, black love will always win. That's what I learned. And we just got to be consistent with it. Yes, ma'am.
Someone just chimed in. You want to take it?
Sure.
In the queue?
Yeah, I'll do that before we sign out.
Hey,
Hi,
Queen Jazz. Hey, King.
Hey, Queen, how are you?
I'm good. I just want to thank you guys, for all the information, all the, the actual solution that you guys have given us. And I appreciate the fact that we can donate and we can help and we can do what we can from where we are. I appreciate that, that is, we should have been doing that. And I just appreciate everything. You guys are so influential, more than you know. I mean, we share the videos, we share, we pass it along, we post, and people are watching, and it just makes us feel good that every week we can at least direct people somewhere to listen at positive, advice, positive input, and like I said, solutions. So, I just love you guys. And Queen Dad, this is Gina, 0872. I love you guys so much. And thank you for everything.
Thank you, Queen.
We appreciate all of you, and I'm glad that, I know people have been asking us, hey, bro, how can I help? Hey, King, how can I help? How can I help? What can we do? How can we donate? So we know there's those of you who are already ready to go. So we appreciate everyone's support, and all you're going to see is authentic work and authentic black love being done. Like, none of the little fancy kooky stuff. This is just like real authentic people who are riding and dying for the people. And just appreciate everyone for being on the call. Look forward to our next calls and continuing to play our part in preparing our people. Everyone have a great night. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And Queen Jazz, thank you and the whole Y.M.C. team for continuing to support my vision and live it out, even when I can't be as present as I like. You guys, definitely hold it down. It means so much to us, and are playing a great part in service for our people as well.
Absolutely, King. And I just want to remind everyone, just two things. One, that we are continuing our initiative for by Black Friday. Just encouraging you all to spend Black on Friday. And also, if you know of a Black-owned business, a reputable Black-owned business that you can recommend to us, or that you are the owner of, we would love to highlight you. So please send an inquiry email to that info@youngmindspan.org, and just put in the subject line by Black Friday business spotlight. And, we'll get you the information you need to be featured on our Facebook Live, our Facebook group page, our Instagram page, and all that good stuff. So, and then the second thing I want to say, next week, King, we're going to be talking about African American history, and really just highlighting some notable figures in Black history. And we really want to focus on a lot of the historical figures and facts that aren't told or mentioned, in mainstream history or mainstream media. So I'm looking forward to that call, King.
Oh, me too. Can't wait. All right, y'all. Signing in and signing out. King J. Morrison, a.k.a. Young Malcolm. Peace out.
All right. Good night.